Hi everybody, welcome to Downward Dog Rising. My name is Tracy and I'm inviting you to do a Pilates yoga fusion workout with me tonight on the mat. And my plan is to do yoga flexion with Pilates extension. So we're going to combine a class where the exercise are going to range from yoga asanas doing flexion to Pilates exercises doing extension, so we can balance out our body with core strength, with back strength, with flexibility, endurance, and elongate our back muscles. Our axial elongation is when you lengthen the head away from the tailbone, and it helps you to decompress your spine. And we use the breath as a fundamental part of Pilates, because when you draw the abdominal musculature in, you pull in and you lift. That's pelvic floor lifting. Men and women both have a pelvic floor. We lift and we lengthen into the spine, the spinal wall. And then that's what gives us the length in our spine. So it's important to combine workouts and to fluctuate between doing different workout modalities. That's going to give you the best possible outcome between strength, fitness aspects, flexibility, muscular endurance. So join me and let's get started. I want you to start off on all fours, quadruped position in a table. We're going to bend our knees. We're going to have our palms press the mat away. If you ever get pain in your wrist, I want you to lift up your heart, spread your shoulder blades wide to the sky so you lift the energy across the shoulder girdle on your back like a suspension bridge. Now, once you do that, find your neutral, your abdominals deepen into your back, and we're going to do bird dog, opposite arm, opposite leg, reach out of our center. So your arm and your leg reach out of your center. I'm trying to get into the full view. So I guess I'll move this out a little baby bit like that. And then, let's see. Okay, I think I did it. So now, your abdominals lift, opposite arm, opposite leg, hold for 10. Just tighten your core to your back. 4, 3, 2, switch it. Opposite arm and leg, hold for 10. 4, 3, 2, switch it. Now we're gonna lengthen fingers away from toes, round the back, avoid rounding with osteoporosis. You would just stay neutral with osteoporosis, avoid rounding. And 8. Scoop core tight, 7. And 6, reach apart. 5, it's like you're doing a cat-cow while you do your bird dog. 4 more. 3. 2 more. And last one, awesome. And then we're gonna switch sides. So you're gonna do opposite arm and leg. Tighten into your center. If you had osteoporosis, you would keep your spine neutral like that as you bend the knee in. And if not, you could round like you're doing a cat and then into the cow. 9. Work those obliques. Wrap around sides of waist. 8. 7. And 6. Excellent. 5 more. 4 more. And 3. 2 more. And last one. Come back, switch sides. 1 more bird dog. Scoop core tight. Now just pulse up. Hip points are straight and level. And now the arm and leg just do little pulses up, up, up. 7 and 6. Shoulder blade down, back. 5 and 4 and 3. And 2, last one, excellent. Come in and switch sides. Opposite arm and leg, your hip bones are square. Lift and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep using abdominals. Tighten it. 6, 5, 4, 3. Squeeze that glute. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Now from here, crisscross. Oh, I'm getting cramps in my feet. Ow, from running on the beach yesterday. Woo! Okay, gotta press into the bottoms of my feet. Get rid of those cramps. Okay. Whew. We're gonna extend our legs in front. And I want you to do caterpillar, Paschimottanasana. So we're just gonna extend the arms to the sky. Sit up tall. Inhale. Hip hinge over the front of your thighs. Maybe you reach under the knees. Maybe you reach the shins. Maybe you grab your ankles or your toes. Pull your heart through the arms and elevate, elevate, elevate as you hip hinge over the thighs. We're just going to reach over to the front and stay here and breathe. Excellent. Staying here to breathe. Inhale, exhale. Really pull the heart through the arms. Avoid rounding your middle back. Keep it long. Get a good stretch through your low back, through those hamstrings, those calves. Maybe flex toes to sky for a deeper stretch. We're opening up the back of the spine, so it's going to calm and cool your energy down. Doing flexion. Pull heart through arms. Elongate a little more if you can. If you need support under the knees, feel free to take palms facing up under the kneecaps so you have a little support there. Listen to your breath, focus inward. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, softly, gently rise up, head away from tailbone, come back up, shake out your knees. Excellent. All right. This next exercise, we're gonna slide down along our mat. And then I'm just gonna have you take hands to the center and peel down little by little, little bit more, scoop the core tight. Reach, 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 reach. Once you're all the way down to the mat, I'm going to ask you to fold the knees in. Reach inside of the knees. Either grab your big toes with your peace fingers or reach to the outside lateral edge of your pinky toes. And I want you to make a parallel line. The shins parallel with the knee, with the ankle. And we're going to come into our Ananda Balasana, our happy baby, just to release our hips, our low back, and just stay here and breathe. Great hip opener. Just feel how that low back spreads apart on the mat. The crease of those hip sockets, you'll feel that where that femur bone goes deep down into the acetabulum, that ball and socket hip joint. We're just breathing in, feeling grounded into the earth, onto our mat, feeling centered. And just think of your entire spine lengthening apart and opposing forces of energy, or Ida and Pingala energy flows. So we're just lengthening apart, softening into the stretch. Relax your eyebrows, your forehead. Relax your eyes, your gaze, your lips, your mouth, your cheekbones, your jaw. You want to just release any tension. Softening, breathing in and breathing out. Just being aware of how the breath feels as it enters your body, breathing in. That awareness in every moment. Pay attention. When you breathe, you're breathing. Nothing else, just breathe. Just feel the breath going into your nostrils. Feel the ribs expand, feel the air, oxygen go into the lungs. Feel the softening of your sternum, your breastbone as it melts down into your chest as the air exits out of your body. Breathing in with that awareness and breathing out with that attention, that focus. Be the breath. Feel your spine elongate into the mat as you breathe. Inhale and exhale. Feel that low back really connect against mat. Feel the back of those ribs expand. And 2 more deep inhales here. And 1 more time. The ribs expand 3-dimensionally. The chest drops, the sternum melts. Slowly draw knees together and extend. Feel backs of thighs stretch long. Maybe bend. Inhale, reach under those knees, extend. Feel those hamstrings lengthen. 2 more times. You're going to bend and extend. And 1 more time, bend and extend. Wonderful. Softly draw the knees in. Elongate head away from your tailbone. Draw the core muscles deeply into the length of your spine. Nod your chin. Slowly roll up. Now what I want you to do, I'm going to ask you to do something in Pilates next. So, Pilates extension. I want you to come onto your abdominals, lying on your abdominals, and then I want you to have your legs together on the mat, and then I want you to extend the legs out straight, and I'm going to ask you to roll your shoulders 3 times away from your ears. Get any resistance out of there so the neck elongates. Now, once your shoulders drop down away from ears, I want you to really open up the front of your collarbone so chest feels open and spacious. Feel space and mid-back between your shoulder blades. And then I want you to elevate gently. You're going to inhale, and then you're going to exhale. Do a little bit of thoracic spine extension. Scoop the core in tight. You're going to elevate up, and then you're going to lower back down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering down. Chest is open. Tighten core to low back. Lift your heart. Slowly lower back to the mat. Your pelvis is stabilized. Lumbar spine is stabilized. Your hips remain on the mat secure. 4. So you want to feel how your tailbone lengthens straight back to mat. 3. And 2 more times. Feel abdominals really scoop into your spine. Your glutes are working. And last one. Excellent. Gently walk your elbows directly under the shoulders. Clasp your hands together. Pull the heart through. Relax those shoulders. Feel the openness across the front of your shoulders and chest. Our goal is to keep our hip bones firm on mat and not allow the pelvis or hips to wobble side to side. So you're scooping in. We're going to flex our foot, point our toes, do 2 kicks to work our hamstring, back a thigh, lower the leg down. Now you're going to exhale, inhale, down. 9 more. Exhale, inhale, lift your heart through the arms. Exhale, inhale. 8 more. 7. Keep hips stable. 6. 5. Feel those abdominals engage. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last set. Feel those core muscles burning and gently release. Wonderful. Gently rock hips side to side. Release your low back. And I'm going to ask you to do something called flight as a Pilates fundamental prep. We're going to float the arms back. I want your palms to face the sky. Chest is open. Collarbones are wide. Scoop abdominals in. And now you elevate your heart, your arms, and legs. Lift off the mat. In Pilates, this is flight. And then in yoga, this is locust. So we're going to slowly lift, slowly lower down. Core is engaged. Chest is open. And 7, use your core. And 6, I'm fighting feet cramps. That's what I get for running barefoot for 60 minutes. 5, scoop your core tight. Chest is open. 4. And 3, breathing in will facilitate getting you higher in your extension. Breathing out will facilitate greater low back support. You choose. 2 more. Scoop in tight. Last one. And gently come in. Awesome. Wiggle hips side to side. I got 1 more for you. For this one, what I want you to do, we're going to do a little extension with rotation next. Palms face your mat, and your hip bones are secure on the mat. You're going to lift, collarbone wide, rotate, look to one side, lower down, extend and lift, rotate, look over the other shoulder, come down. 7, rotate, come back in, your hips are square. And then 6 more, you're going to rotate as you lift, come in, tighten core to low back. And 5, use your core. Stabilize pelvis. 4, those hips are secure on the mat. And 3, good job. Woo. 2 more, you're going to feel that internal heat from working those core muscles. Last set. And gently inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Shake out your hips. Take the hands directly under the shoulders. Shoulders roll away from ears. Slowly press up to hands and knees. Now gently you're going to do Balasana, rest pose in yoga. And I'm going to curl my toes under like this just so I don't cramp my feet. It'll stretch the fascia on the bottoms of my feet. It's going to feel really good. Bring your breastbone through the arms. And maybe you'll reach through the tips of the fingers as you pull your heart through. Stretch your sits bones back behind you. Maybe you'll even put a yoga block directly under your forehead. Pull that spine apart in your oppositional lengthening energy. Breathing in, breathing out. Let those sits bones stretch behind you, pulling your pelvis back as your heart pulls forward. Stay here and breathe. Really decompress your spine as your sits bones pull backwards towards backs of thighs, as your heart pulls forwards through the arms, pulling chest forward. Two more deep inhales. And one more time, deep inhale. Exhale, softly, gently release. Slowly, I want you to draw your elbows under the shoulders. Heart pulls through, tailbone lengthens. Now walk both feet behind you. Come into a plank and hold for 10, 9, really stretch your tailbone away, 8, and 7, use your core, 6, and 5, core is engaged, 4, and 3, and 2, last one, push into your pike, look at the knees, so back and neck is long, and lower into your modified plank. Elevate, tighten core to spine, and lower down. Inhale as you stretch, head away from tailbone. Exhale, get those deep abdominals working, pulling into your spine. 8, lowering down, and 7. Shoulder blades anchor down, sides of back. 6, exhale deeply. 5, exhale, look at knees, neck is long. 4 more. Use your core. And 3 more. Shoulders down away from ears. And 2. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Now from here, your knees draw in. Stretch the arms back. Interlace the fingertips. Come all the way down on the tops of your feet and get a deep stretch. Maybe you'll have index fingers come together and just really lift and open the heart. Shoulders away from ears, chest is open. Avoid if you've had recent shoulder surgery, don't want to overdo anything. 2 more deep inhales. And one more time, inhale. Exhale, softly release those arms, hands under shoulders. Elevate, head away from tailbone. And we're gonna face forward. And we're gonna do a straddle pose next. I just need to do a time check. Okay. We're gonna slide one leg to the side, and then we're gonna slide the other leg to the side. So we're coming into our straddle pose. Maybe shake out your knees. Shake out your legs for a moment. So we want to stretch our inner thighs, open the hip sockets, inner thigh stretch. And then we want to send the energy from our core, push it out through the bottoms of your feet. And then let's stretch our back, sides of low back and the center of our low back. Just gently go from side to side a couple times. You're gonna feel some pressure go across the back of the thighs as all 3 hamstrings get pressed against the mat. 2 more. Just releasing the sides of your back a little bit. Breathing in, breathing out. And one more time, excellent. Gently return center. And then from here, I want you to think of rising up, stretch, sit tall, collarbones open wide. And now we're gonna stretch forward. Maybe you'll bring your forearms to the mat. Maybe you'll place your head, I'm looking at my yoga block, my computer's sitting on it. Maybe you'll rest your forehead on a yoga block. You'll just lift up the block. I'm just gonna use my forearms and then I'll inch down slowly. You could flex your feet like this. So you push through the bottoms of your feet. Breathing in and then breathing out, and just relax your shoulders down away from your ears. So we're not forcing ourselves to go all the way to the end range. We don't do that. We're just giving ourselves some space to grow into, so we don't overpress, we don't overstretch. We give ourselves some time, some energy, some space to breathe, some depth to meet ourselves and to expand outward. When you feel that expansion and you're ready to go to the next level, then it's okay to deepen and stretch a little deeper. See what feels right for your body. And I want you to make sure that your kneecaps face up, your toes face up to protect the integrity of your hip joints. It'll protect the knee joint and the hip joints as well. And stay here and breathe. Feel spine long. Pay attention to the breath. Have that awareness. When you breathe, have that awareness, the breath entering, the breath leaving. Be the breath. Surrender. Surrender yourself to the breath that gives us life force every day. Connect to your breath. Be grateful for your breath. Be grateful for that life vital energy, the life force that's with us each day that we are here on this plane. Feel the muscles releasing, not holding on to stress or tension. Let the breath free you. Let the breath let you expand your energy. Connecting to the world outside, to the world within. Feel that elongation, head away from tailbone. Breastbone pulls long, nourishing the discs in your spine. Feel that expansion. Feel that release of tension. That cooling energy opening the back of the spine. Two more deep inhales here. And one more time. And slowly, we're going to gently bring our forearms underneath us. And then gently press all the way up. Draw the legs together. Shake out your knees. Release those legs. Softly bend knees in. Little windshield wiper, press palms against the mat, gently roll side to side across the sides of your hips, right into that hip crease, breathing in, breathing out. Oh, it feels so good. Release the hips, release your low back. And I have one more exercise, Pilates. Actually, it's a yoga sauna. We're gonna do our thread the needle. So if you sit at a computer and it feels tight through shoulders or neck, we're gonna free the space, thoracic spine, mid-back between your shoulder blades. So I'm gonna ask you to come onto your hands and your knees. And we're gonna reach the right arm up. Inhale, exhale, rotate back to the mat. 2 more. Inhale, chest is open. Exhale, one more time. You're gonna inhale, chest opens. Exhale, softly, gently reach under this arm. I want this shoulder to stay away from the ear. This palm can face the sky. You're either going to leave this palm directly under the shoulder. You could either have tops of feet on mat. I'm going to curl my toes under just so I don't cramp up. Tailbone stretches long. Feel those sits bones lengthen back. And if the shoulder stays down away from ear, you could extend this arm long and really work on that opposing, lengthening energy. The Ida Pingala running up and down the spine. Breathe in. Open up the entire side. Breathe out. Feel the side of the neck lengthen, your shoulder release. Breathing in. Breathing out, breathe into that space right in between your 2 shoulder blades in the middle of your back, right in the center of that thoracic spine. Breathing out. Get that spine to stretch longer. Free any trapped energy. Exhale. 3 more deep inhales here. And 2 more times. Think of your personal power, your solar plexus, the color yellow. Take back your power. And slowly bring this hand in, press into your mat. 5 cat-cows. Inhale, stretch part. Exhale, remember, avoid rounding or flexing spine with osteoporosis. 4, scoop your core tight to your back. 3, chest open, spine long. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Let's switch sides. Take your left arm, you're gonna reach to the sky. Inhale, fully expand those ribs. Exhale, lower down to the mat. Careful not to lock this arm. Inhale, chest is open. Exhale, rotate back to your mat. 1 more. Inhale, open shoulders, chest, get ready, thread the needle. Reach under this arm, relax this left shoulder, down away from here. Drop those sits bones back, relax the shoulder, create some space in there, shoulders down. Either take this hand here or you can slide and extend. And really sink the sits bones behind you. Feel the side open up. Relax that bottom shoulder away from the ear. Lateral rib cage breathing. You could even breathe all the way into your belly if you prefer. Whatever feels right for your body. Feel the neck lengthen, your shoulder drop. Going higher than the solar plexus, personal power, color yellow. Go to your heart chakra, think color green. Think love, healing energy, radiating love out. Just loving the world, loving yourself. And healing your heart. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel sits bones pull back behind you. The side of the neck elongates. Your spine keeps lengthening, opposing directions. Two more deep inhales here. And last time, breathing in, being aware fully of your breath. And exhale, softly, gently release. Slowly walk hand under your shoulder. Gently press into your palm. And as you come up onto all fours, I'm going to have you hold a plank for 10 seconds. Just think of shoulders dropping away from ears. Curl the toes under, tailbone reaches long. Abdominals scoop in, zip up, hold for 10, 9, 8. Think of the sides of the waist wrapping around to the center. 7, those obliques are engaged. 6, and 5. Keep the length in your spine. 4 more. And 3, and 2. Breathing in, breathing out, and gently rocking forward. I'm going to have you go onto the tops of the feet. Pull heart through the arms. Those thighs are physically lifting away from the kneecaps. Chest is lifting. Heart lifts through the arms. Breathing in, active, upward facing dog. 2 more deep inhales. And 1 more deep inhale here. Gently curl your toes under. And 1 last time, come back into a little rest pose. Palms reach to sky. Lift your heart through the arms. Take 3 deep inhales here. Relax shoulders away from ears. And just let your low back gently release. And 1 more time, breathing in, breathing out. Gently take hands under shoulders, rise up, let head stretch slowly up away from tailbone. And we're going to take an inhalation, breathing in. With intention, feel centered, feel grounded into the earth energy, bringing that awareness from within to without, bringing hands to heart for healing, connecting your energy to the world around you, and feeling gratitude for this moment, the present, here and now, strengthening our mind for resilience, strengthening our physical body for resilience, and feeling at peace. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I appreciate you so much. And if you like my channel, please help me grow by hitting share, like, subscribe. I wish you well. I wish you peace. Metta. Take care, everyone. See you again soon. I hope this helped strengthen your spine, strengthen your core, give you a little energy, release some stagnant energy, while also creating some spaciousness across the chest, shoulders, between the shoulder blades, mid, back. All good. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye. Peace.